was a foul, but, you know, the ref called it. Look at that pass from Darren Williams to Chase Budinger from 3. Darren Williams is just unguardable. I swear, look at this. He's hitting mid-range jumpers. He's hitting threes. He's, you know, getting this game out of reach for us. We really couldn't do anything about the way that they were playing offense. It was just too effective for us, so we were not able to pick up the victory. They can't believe it. Ray Allen is injured, our best freaking player. And y'all know he's our best player when you look back at all the shots that he made. And our team was just disjointed. It was not the same game after he got injured. We just couldn't get anything going offensively. Just our rhythm was in shambles. Our defense wasn't good. We were having turnovers left and right. Our turnover problems. We were just having turnover after turnover. Turnover after turnover. But Darren Collison able to hit that 3 to make it an 8-point game, and somehow it's a single-digit game at some point because we just got killed this game. Losing in the playoffs, the first round against the Toronto Raptors, and I could attribute it to a variety of reasons that accumulated to this series of us getting just demolished. I just really don't like the Toronto Raptors, and I don't think my team likes them either, and I don't think they like us. And this was a very physical, dirty game. Easy layup, but I mean, Chase Budinger comes out of nowhere and hits him in the face. You know, I can't take this. My team is not going to let this happen. Are you kidding me? Rashard Lewis, that's a technical. You throw this man out of the game. Actually, see what he did? He's trying to body Aaron Aflalo. He's honestly about to get his ass kicked right here in this game. I'm about to run on the court and just, you know, give him a good one to the face. You know, I'm kind of disappointed with the fact that we lost, but I'm happy with the fact that we showed some grit and fight.
First for the Cavaliers, Collison is out there with Brooks. We've got Kevin Love. He had 10 points.
First there was Lakers Celtics, then there was Bulls Jazz, and now there's Cavaliers versus the Raptors. What's up, y'all? It's Mgovia, and I hope y'all enjoyed that intro. That was not actually gameplay from this current series in the playoffs against the Toronto Raptors. That was old footage that I compiled together to make for, I guess, a synopsis of what's happened so far between these two teams, not just in the playoffs but in the regular season, because for whatever reason when these two teams duke it out and match up, it's a really physical game. And I just wanted to give y'all an understanding of, you know, what I've gone through with this team and how big of a rivalry this really is, because this has really become the biggest rivalry on 2K that I've ever seen on YouTube. So I hope y'all enjoy this series, and let's see if we can win it all and get past the Toronto Raptors. To win it all, we have to get past the Toronto Raptors first. Then we can try and win it all. But in the beginning of this game, it was physical, just like it always is. It was pretty much filling the template well. We had a bunch of free throws. Frederick Tucker, you saw him missing a free throw. Marshawn Brooks kind of missing his shots. And Kevin Love had 2 or 3 fouls in the first and second quarter. So getting in foul trouble early, which is never a good thing. And Jason Thompson actually came in and filled the shoes well. Jason Thompson came in. Look at this shot from Marshawn Brooks, though. Look at that range. He wasn't actually hitting that earlier in the game, but, you know, if you just keep shooting the ball, you'll get your confidence back and you'll end up sinking the shots. But Kevin Love got in foul trouble early. That's why Jason Thompson is getting as much playing time as he does this game. And Marshawn Brooks coming off the screen. Jason Thompson gets the rebound and dunks it down for the and one. He's pumped. Look at that play. That was pretty nice. He got the rebound, dunked it over, I think, 2 or 3 people. And Jason Thompson off the bench is giving us that X-Factor ability at the moment. Look at him getting ready to shoot this free throw, 22-19. Still the first quarter, but he gives us that 2-possession lead, 23-19 scoreline. So moving on into the second quarter, a little ways into the second quarter actually, because neither of us seemed to be able to hit any shots in the beginning of the second quarter. I feel like it was pretty much just because of the physical prowess that both of these teams exert on each other when we play. It's just craziness. It's craziness. We give it to Josh Smith. Look at that layup that he made. That layup was just ridiculous. He took it over, I think that was their center. I think it might have been Kenyon Martin or Lamar Odom, but he just lays it up right over his head and it goes in. And let me tell you one thing about this game. Josh Smith did his thing. Look at him with the jab step. He's trying to get Lamar Odom in the air. Gives it to Collison. Gives it to Thompson. And Jason Thompson, yet again, gets another layup over their center. His inside game is pretty good. His defense is kind of lacking, but if you want to talk about the offensive end of the ball, he's a decent little bench player. But look at Jimmer Fredette. Shot clock cheese at its finest. He just hoisted that up there. That had no chance of going in. It didn't look like, but it somehow went in. 35-40. They're actually able to take the lead here at the end of the second quarter, unfortunately, but looking to bounce back right before halftime. Giving it to MarShon Brooks, and he continues to run the floor and continues to get those shots to go down. But moving on to the second half, which is obviously more important, we see Frederick Tucker up the court. We're sending him to the free throw line again. Let's see if he's able to redeem himself. He misses the first free throw, and he barely gets the second one to go down. Today's just not his day from the free throw line. And it's not there today either, as they missed that free throw, giving it to Collison. Look at the vision of MarShon Brooks in the corner. He's going to make it rain. 42-44 in this third quarter right here. Trying to pull away a little bit, take the lead, and get some momentum going into the fourth quarter, because that, my friends, is the most important time of the game. The clutch time. But let's see what happens in the third quarter. We're giving it over to Kevin Love. Jab step. Kenyon Martin doesn't bite. But look at the screen that he had a nice little hard screen on, I think that was Darren Williams up there. But that's what happens when you have nice ball movement and you're unselfish. You get an open shot at the end. And MarShon Brooks was able to drain it. It actually wasn't that open. He just kind of shot it up there and it went in. But it was a beautiful shot in the end. And that's the culmination of nice teamwork. And look at this nice little ball movement again. It's another team-oriented point, team-oriented score. And we take the game up to 49 to 51, and it's 53-51 now. We're only down by 2, but after that pass, or no, up by 2. But after that pass from Josh Smith, we're up by 4. And Josh Smith, at the end of this game, was so close to having a triple-double. I think he was 3 assists away. He had like 20 points and something else, but I don't know. He did his thing, and Kevin Martin did his thing as well, passing it out to Marvin Williams. But get that shit out of here, bitch. Get up to Josh Smith. We give it to Snow. I don't know why he decided to shoot a jumper right there. There's no reason why he should have shot the jumper. Should have just laid it up. But we were up by 6. They were able to hit a 3, take it back up, or take it back down to 3-point lead. But MarShon Brooks, out of the fadeaway from the baseline, is able to get it to go down. So it kind of looks like we're going to be able to come away with this one. Away from home. We're up by 4 points now. Josh Smith is going to make it 6 off the tough floater in his offhand. He's not even right-handed, but he's still able to get it to go down. And Marvin Williams hits the three-pointer, so it's not quite over yet. It's 65-62 with 4 minutes left to go. But Darren Collison responds right back with 3 of his own, 68-62. And we're now up by 7. And look at this defensive possession.
Leonard picks him up. Now here's Odom. Back to Lewis. From deep.
What turned into an easy steal for Kawhi Leonard turns into an easy 3 because he left his man. Because the penetration by Lamar Odom drew him in. That was just terrible defense. He should have just stayed with his man. We're not playing zone, we're playing man defense. But the second-year player makes the mistake of going on to the player that's driving. And that could have easily been our rebound, and we would have just ran out the clock. But they get the offensive rebound, keeping the game within reach, which is not a good thing. We do not want to give them any reason to continue playing, any hope. And they take the lead down to 2. Only 2 points with 20 seconds left, but Kawhi Leonard is able to get himself to go to the line. Let's see if he makes these free throws. So he's able to make them both. So it's a 4-point game with 20 seconds left to go. Still looks like we're going to be able to get an easy win here away from home in Toronto. But Kenyon Martin comes out of nowhere to get the and-1 call. And Kevin Love has 5 personal fouls now. 77-76. So if we miss 1 free throw, it's only a 2-point game. Because that's basically like hitting a 3-pointer, what they just did. So they've had 6 points on only 2 possessions. MarShon Brooks makes the first free throw. He makes his second free throw. So it's 79-76. Let's see if we're able to hold this lead and just get this victory and be on our way. These pesky Toronto Raptors. But it's 79-78. Kevin Martin pulls up and hits the 3 again. And we're going to give it to our most prolific free throw shooter, our most reliable, old trusty MarShon Brooks. He sinks the first free throw. But he misses the second free throw. Toronto's out of timeouts. They're giving it up to Williams. He gives it to Kevin Martin. I have nothing to say about that, people. We'll see what happens in this series in games 2 and 3. Remember, this is only best of 5. But I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to leave a like. Stay lavish, and I'm out of here, y'all. Deuces. Just a horrible ending to a game, though.